What's up, boys? It's Flash back with some more charts and another video. Today's Monday, the 19th of August, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Gonna go through the majority of my uranium tickers today. It's been a while since we've gone through this. This pullback's been a little bit painful, but if we zoom out, look at the bigger picture, I think we can kind of come to some more concrete conclusions. So just starting out here on URA, let's throw on the 3-year moving average. We came down, we touched it, we bounced off of it. I imagine we still maybe have another candle or two here before we hopefully resume upwards, right? Also going to throw on the Ichimoku cloud. Ichimoku cloud is bullish, and we're just testing it right now. We're still above it, and we can go into, I forget what the specific names are of these red and blue lines, but when the blue line is above the red line, you're in, bullish territory. So we're still above that. All looks very healthy from a monthly perspective, right? Got to let this thing play out. As I've said before, this is a 5 to 10 year investment, in my opinion, right? So you're welcome to have your own opinion as well, but this is just what I'm seeing on the charts. We'll look at URNM, and I haven't really adjusted any of my trend lines recently, so this will kind of be a good refresh. I'm just kind of going through this live with you guys. But a clear breakdown of this trend channel, and we're left with this structure, and this is kind of what we're seeing with the majority of these tickers, is this kind of big sideways consolidation, maybe a bull flag. There's still some room to the downside, and that's okay. There's also plenty of room to the upside. URNJ, I took my lines off of that. Quick look at gold, strong as ever. Gold versus XPX. You can see, this is getting pushed down underneath this green line. It's crazy, but we're right there. We're right at the turning point of gold outperforming the S&P 500, which ultimately will drive money into the commodity complex, in my opinion. U.UN, we're right at the trend line. Where's that moving average? Yep. Looks healthy. Looks like a healthy bull flag consolidation. The metal itself, similar story. Where's the 3-year moving average? Yep, right on this arc. Well above the Ichimoku cloud, and the blue is over the red. So that looks very good from a bigger picture perspective, right? The metal versus gold, I thought we were going to hold this trend, this horizontal support. And I think you could make the argument to have a couple in here, like maybe a band of support. There's a lot of transactions going on through here, up here. Generally, I think we're going to find support here. Just going to take some time. URA measured in U.UN. Nothing much has changed, guys, in my opinion. We pull up momentum. We have a momentum breakout. That's good for us. Just got to let these months, these weeks go by, and I think we'll eventually see some bullish price action here. URA versus gold. We're in this range, up and down. Looks like we're retesting this wedge of some sort and this horizontal support. We lost that moving average, not ideal. We lost the cloud a little bit, not ideal. So that's how strong gold is, I think. But we got to wait until these capital flows rotate into gold. URA versus S&P 500, different chart now. Different chart. We want to hold support. We can probably bring this down a little bit. Looks like a big retest though, guys. And if we pull up momentum, I don't know. It's not the prettiest picture here. Need more data. URA measured in the NASDAQ. Seen better days. Definitely seen better days. We can probably go like this. I don't know. Some sort of channel going on here. It's tough. I'm not going to lie, but this is just what I'm seeing, guys, right now. URA versus XLK technology, meh. CCJ versus gold, finding support here. We still want to get back above these horizontals. CCJ versus the technology ETF, still bottoming out. NVIDIA versus CCJ, NVIDIA keeps on crushing. Apple versus CCJ, interesting story here. We're kind of hitting our head on resistance here. We want to see this roll over if we want CCJ to outperform Apple. CCJ measured in Bitcoin, still in this range. Nothing has changed. Apple versus URA. We want this green trend line to hold if we want URA to outperform Apple. Otherwise, we're going to have to look at this blue one, which I may just extend out a little bit. And then ASA, the Gold and Precious Metals Fund, looks pretty good to continue going to the upside. ASA versus gold. Still want this to kind of round out and go up and to the right. And then URA versus ASA. Not exactly pretty. Losing this trend line, we could try to redraw it, but we lose some connection points. I don't know if I'll do that. Not pretty, but this is bigger picture stuff, guys. This is still going to take a long time to play out. All right, let's dive into the individual tickers. I'm going to go through the A players, the leaders, and some of the middle of the pack. We'll bring up momentum. Again, I haven't touched these, but clearly we've lost this trend line, so we're entering a correction of some sort. We're probably going to want to bounce around in here, build energy to continue higher. Paladin. Lost momentum trend line. We want to hold this moving average like we did earlier. But kind of similar to URNM, right? Sideways to up consolidation. Bannerman. We're right on this kind of support line, if you will. You can kind of dip under a little bit when it comes to momentum. It's better. But again, sideways consolidation. Ascending though. We are ascending, just slowly but surely. Deep yellow. Lost momentum here. We got to rebuild that energy. So we kind of want to see this chop around in here, I think. Encore. Rounded top, it looks like. We'll go into the weekly on Encore. Just a bigger game we're playing here with Encore. Bigger range than previously thought. FSY. Still, bullish looking chart to me. A lot of volatility. We knew that going into it. Could probably throw a little horizontal here. Denison. Breakout and back test. Another little ascending consolidation. UEC. Ascending consolidation. CGN mining. See, I've had this ascending consolidation on this particular chart. This looks very bullish to me. Classic retest, above support. Moving averages playing catch up. Above the cloud. CGN looks bullish. This is a buy zone, in my opinion. Let's look at Silex. Silex is losing its trend, losing momentum. So I expect us to kind of chop around here with Silex. Maybe we can kind of bull flag out, retest, and go. All right, over to the leaders. SMR. We'll go into the 2-day for SMR. This is like an interesting chart. Maybe you have a cup and handle here, forming some sort of handle. What can momentum tell us? This is all messed up. Okay, so lost momentum on the weekly time frame. That told us we're going to enter a consolidation sideways or down. Got to find a support line here. But I still like the upside of SMR, right? Like if we can get above this orange line, like the sky's the limit. Lotus on the monthly. Sideways consolidation. Got some chop, got some volatility. Boss Energy. Oh my gosh, another incredible buy opportunity in my opinion, right? Maybe not right now. Let's go into the 2-day. I would be looking for something like, I want to see this C breach this A and then shoot back up. That would be when I would get into Boss Energy. But we're retesting. You also have that inverted head and shoulders look. Big picture stuff. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Target is up here. Good entry point right here, in my opinion. ISO energy, sideways consolidation. Another interesting looking point of entry here. Alligator energy, similar story. We're kind of going down to the right in terms of this consolidation. But here's what's approaching. A, B, C. Get above this A. That could be a great entry. We'll look at next gen. Next gen, we're on support. We've got this channel. Looks like we're closing into this little support pocket. Price is getting sucked up into there, so that looks good, I think. Yellow cake. Ooh, looks similar to U.UN, right? You know, maybe we drag this down a little bit. So I want this to hold this channel. And then ASPI on the 2-day. A lot of lines on here. Got to clean this up. But a clear falling out of the trend and then just bleeds out. But hey, this is a buy zone, I think. Look how low we are in terms of the distance from the moving average. I think we could even come down and retest this, honestly. Centris. Centris, we're kind of losing momentum though. We're losing this line. We're losing the 3-year moving average, but we'll see if it stays within this structure. Where's the Ichimoku cloud? Oh, it's crazy. Crazy talk. But this is coiled. This is going to rip one way or the other, up or down. Elevate. Bull flag. We're right there, guys, with Elevate. A, B, C. We're right there. Sky Harbor. Nothing's changed. We're going to move this out a little bit more. Big consolidation still. Laramide. Nothing's changed. We want to find support here, though. Mega. So Mega's kind of falling out of its falling wedge, believe it or not. That could be a capitulation low right here. It still matches up right there. Whew. Tough to swallow these pullbacks, right? Energy fuels. Same thing as Elevate. We've already breached that A. So if this gets back above 460, 475-ish, that's a nice entry, honestly, even right now. That's the ultimate shakeout. Make a lower low, get people out, get people frustrated, get people fed up with uranium. That's where everyone's at right now. Can Alaska, though? One of the better ones. One of the better looking ones on momentum. And look at this tight little coil bull flag right here. Western uranium. See, this is starting to lose the monthly momentum line. Needs a little bit more time, I think. UROY. Probably is the situation for UROY. F3. Ugh. What a letdown, F3. Nanonuclear will go on the daily. Huh. Is that a breakout? What do we got here, boys? I like the look of that. But see what happened at the end here? You know, you kind of had like a B, C, lower low, get back above this A, and it just goes to the moon. I mean, we're not near the moon yet, but you know what I mean. Cap. Zoom out for cap. Okay, we're right there. Look at that little wick. We're right there on the monthly support line. FCU. Still looks great to me. Still looks great. Still consolidating. GLO. Oh, a little doji there. Month of August doji right now. And then you have this. You got your ABC. Looks a little wonky, but you got your move right there. I'm not going to go through the laggards because they look terrible. But that's what I'm seeing, guys. This was a live rendition of flash charts. Haven't really This pullback I knew is a little bit painful because it needs more time to figure itself out, but I'm still seeing some decent signs. I wouldn't give up hope just yet. We want to see these ratios turn to the upside in favor of URA, in favor of CCJ. CCJ is leading the way for us. We want this to hold and go up, and I think the rest of the space will follow. But that's it, guys. Drop me a like, drop me a ticker if you want to see it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.